Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another Manga Delve. We're going to be doing Blom Volume 1 of the Master Edition by Tsutomu Nihei. We're going to be doing Log 3 called Technomads. And we're going to see, I'm expecting more simplicity, more very lack of movement, but somehow these grandiose spreads, just massive spreads across the story here. As you can see, we're already 64 pages in. It's a massive book. It's a pretty, this is still Act 1. If I were to work on my narrative patterns just for a little bit, just from a sight perspective, I might get one more log here of potentially Act 1 setup, but I'm going to be expecting this sort of journey. Now, theoretically, we already got this secondary character giving Kiri, I feel like I always forget that name, the quest being there's some flats up above, and here's your other mission, here's your flat, here's your journey, essentially is how I kind of reading it. It's also interesting because land and not land but forests come up a lot in an Act 1 to Act 2 transition. The idea of navigating a forest or finding a path, it tends to be that the protagonist veers off some sort of path, and then it's the journey through the forest or the mist or just something like that, where it's them trying to find the path again so that they can kind of find themselves in the process or find their purpose. Symbolically, it tends to line up with things like that. So I do find it kind of interesting in hindsight now that the second chapter was called The Memory of Land. So there is no land. So how do you do that symbolic kind of nod? If that's what's going on, this might be it. He's on the journey to find it, or I don't know, it's not land. He's looking for the next path where there might be things living, but maybe not humans, because we were told that I don't think there are any humans there. So, but maybe he is human. I'm suspecting that all of them aren't, or maybe he's like maybe one of the last humans. In any case, log 3, Technomads. Let's see what he finds. So, still no sign. Shisozu, you've got a watcher approaching. If you can hear this, turn off your system immediately. Kashak sound there for some system. Of course, we're making assumptions along the way. We got Shozu, please respond. What? I'm not reading you, because that's a whole different setting. This right here to this dude hanging on his own there. So they might have been scaffolding. Scaffolding? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's fine. There's a watcher near you. Yone, stop contacting him. They'll detect it. Please repeat. Yeah, this guy's stranded. He's hanging on somewhere. He's been stranded. So they're trying to find some dude. And we have ourselves a watcher, is what they call them. See, that looks kind of bionoid, right? But maybe there's like sort of mix going on here. And his bro is not gonna, doesn't look like he's gonna last there. We got a Pasak, whatever the sound that is, and then holy Jesus. Well, that's why you shouldn't have been on the radio, man. Did they not warn you? Well, his hand is left. Maybe they can sense that up. Anyway, so that wasn't even for food. That's just like assholery right there. There's no other purpose. What was that? The watcher blinked out. So they're teleporters. Yone, where you going? Booking at the fuck. That's what I mean. Where you going? To see what happened. No, don't see what happened. Run the other way, man. Okay, I was calling you a coward here. Hey, wait. Shit. Okay, well, no ground beneath your feet. Fallen. Whoa, crazy suits here because landing made. These boots allow for it. Yeah, the second one came down the same way. And they are... something's going on here with the terrain or some crap. Like something... I don't know if they're just running fast or the terrain is just crashing down. Looks like there's some sort of crashing going on here. Was it their landing? Their landing did that? I don't know. But definitely something crashed here. The Watcher. It's dead. How did the Watcher die? What's going on? Brother, over here. Okay, they're siblings. We got some family relations here. So, what is that? Maybe they're humans? We don't. What the? Okay, so we might have Kiri. Had an encounter there that we didn't get to participate in. More elevator rides. Wonder if there's elevator music in these places. Probably not, because everything's always so quiet. Psst. So the mask may be opening up. Yep. Okay, no one's gonna believe this. Maybe they are human. They look the same. Identical, maybe? Yeah, I've never seen a human from outside the shelter. Okay, so the shelters are where the humans are at. Kashang. So something opening up, possibly. They're carrying him through here. Good lord, look at this. See, again, the grandioseness of this. Like, all of this. What is this all doing? And there they are. Just little tiny figures. Remember land? Oh, hey. Remember land? The beach, the water? Okay, who the hell is that? He was outside? Yes. And he's got a head injury. Give him first aid right away. So it looks like we have our settlement here. So it's not land, but I guess I suppose it's close enough. You're awake? This is quite a surprise. We never thought there were any other survivors in this section. Is there anyone here with the net terminal gene? Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. Huh? Any humans who can connect to the net? The net? Okay. So, no. So your answer is no there, bro. Okay, so what's your name? Snap is some sort of capsule or something. And what is this? Like super glue? He's just going to seal a wound shut, possibly? Kiri. Okay, so they get his name. Power of names, of course, in storytelling. It's important. We'll see how or why. I don't know. Quite a find, huh? So what's quite the find? Did you bring the watcher? You didn't bring the watcher back. So question mark. We got a crumble, crackle, a crack and a crumble. I don't know, something popping out. I had rolling through. It's just so crazy how much you just have to roll with it, and you just put things together as you pull in the visuals. Brain is working on overdrive, just trying to make sense of things. And of course, that's why I'm double checking that I'm not flipping 2 pages at once, because how will I know? I feel like I'm just filling in the blanks anyways. So we have some mutated biomasses, I suppose, maybe Watcher-esque. I don't know. But they've breached, I suppose, the colony or the shelter. Is that what they called it? So this is the disintegration I beam, I suppose. It's making a noise. Ping, 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 ping. I don't know if they're shooting at it or if it's just the blinking sound that might be doing, because of course I have to guess. But people are exploding. People are definitely exploding. So telekinetic blasts? I don't know. Asako, close the middle gate. I'm going to guide the others. All right, well, save who you can. Now, I don't know if the Watchers grow the wings in the back, but these ones don't have wings, so I don't know if it's the same thing. But they have the same attack though, right? So anyway, so Kong. So they close the... Oh, that's nasty. Why does that kid have a smile on? It looks like that kid is smiling right there. Oh, what the... Whoa. So there's like a weird, like a warp or something that happened here. I wonder if it is some sort of mass or something, like some sort of oh no, it's disintegrate. It's definitely a disintegration orb. The ground is gone, so it looks like an orb happens and then it goes poof, just destroys everything in a circular radius, because that's the... See, even that, like, you have to create the visuals for it if you pick it up, if you're lucky enough to pick it up. And it's not just like, oh, they're dodging some bullet. No. It looks like an annihilation sphere just happened here. They just got away from an annihilation sphere. Okay, so we have Shunk, so a bar. Oh god, yeah, of course, there's our boy. Skewering it. And, where's this guy getting the strength for this? And then right into the wall. And then he was already, I guess they were surprised, that he was already healed to some degree. How did he survive that fall if the other ones died? So I mean, there's something going on with this guy as well, for sure. And then we have something here, a beam here. Shoot. Okay, so we got maybe the ally this time with the big guns ally, or maybe it's a new one. Maybe it's one of these humans. Oh yeah, because they have the tattoo marks on the face right there. Look at that, just a disaster. Kashak. We're moving. Hurry it up. All right, so they've been breached, so now I suppose the settlement has to move to some other sector. And you'd better get out of here, too. More Watchers will be on their way. Well, he might have had... This might be the quest, is like who to protect. I mean, we're trying to figure that out as readers as well, right? What's the bigger picture here? So the little one was taken away, though, because it was definitely taken away by the other ally. Do you know where they come from? Oh, there goes the good times at the beach. No one does. Somehow that feed exists, though. Did they go? Up they go. Hey, have you seen Yone? Jesus, they have to navigate these precarious ledges. No wonder the other guy got stranded. Oh, that looks like a big one. Is that a big one? Or is it just... Oh, yeah, it is, because that's the size comparison. That's the other thing. You always have to look. Where's the size comparison going on here? So we got a, I don't know, brood thing. Mother, brood, mass, don't know. Uber hive mind, I don't know. But they're walking mighty close to this damn thing. There, he's like looking straight at it. Are you crazy? What are you doing? They'll find you. Oh, here they come. So yeah, this one looks like it's breeding a bunch of these Watchers, these flying Watchers. So it does feel like it's sort of like hive like. He's pulling out his super gun, and at my house there's construction going on in my house. My entire house is actually shaking, and it's like muffled enough that it feels like it's sound effects happening in here. It's a crazy experience right now for me. Okay, anyway, so here they come, and then boom, was that him? I was him shooting the gun. I suppose that was him shooting the gun. Kapow! That time it did make a sound, and there's a swarm coming. Oh, and then goes into the eyeball or the sphere or whatever that thing is, sort of shatters it. Looks like a bunch of little ones. Maybe are they growing in other parts of this thing? Oh, Jesus. Inflating and get the fuck off. Down. So they did not enjoy that mass. And I guess it snowed. That's just, I guess, just a bunch of pus or, I don't know, debris, mucus. I don't know what this is. In any case, looks like it's snowing in the no land. And then we got some footprints walking away, I suppose. And it's him looking back and then walking away. So that was it. He got to the settlement. Didn't really get looked after, really. They pulled him in. Well, I guess they pulled him in. He could have been left out there. But, I mean, he still came to on his own. He used some capsule thing to heal up his eyebrow. And then, oh, hey, you have this problem? I'll solve it with one shot. I'll find your hive mind, and then boom! Peace. Now, this one says X log, and there's no number. Oh, this might be... I read something about bonus content. Was that on a website? Was it up here? Let's do this together, shall we? Let's go on a little journey. A little journey with me. Right here, it says X log 95. Now, it still has... I mean, it's like a solid entry here, though. So I was going to read it if it was short, as maybe it's like a bridge story between, I guess, this intro. It's not... We still don't have a quest. It still feels like the first two stories felt like they were together, but not even. They were like scenes. They were moments. Okay, the first one was more like a story, like something legit happened. The second one was like a scene, but it was like a handoff. It's like handing off the little one. And then we don't even get the event of the fight between him and the Watcher, but they pick him up. So we find out there are humans in this world. They have to move around because there's these things out there trying to kill them. He helps one of the settlements out, and then they bail. But he does kill the hive mind, but then he's gone. So I guess I'll read the X log in order because that's where they put it in this volume. I'm not sure where it comes from. I don't know the history of it. I might have picked up on it when I was buying this, like they talked about what it was inside the summary. I don't remember. That was a couple months ago at this point. But I'm going to continue reading the Master Edition here. I feel like at this point, I don't know, based on the share of pages here, I'm still going to review this next chunk, this middle chunk here, as if it were an Act 2. So I'm going to read it with those sensibilities in mind to see if there's some of those motifs that usually happen inside an Act 2, quote unquote, which is more of the journey thing. It's meeting more allies, learning about those allies, creating some bonds, and then in the tail end of this volume, so that last third there, last quarter there, it would be like bringing a lot of those pieces together with our main character against whoever the adversary is here. It looks like it's a bunch of things really in this world. It's the world itself, it's those synth kind of form things, and it's these Watchers, but that means it could be a bunch of other evolved mutated things or something like that. And I still need to know his purpose as like a lone human out there that knows about the net, seems to be stronger, I guess, than the other humans, so he might be a hybrid or something like that is my speculation right now. I'm recording a couple of these ahead of time so that I can't be spoiled, but be careful with spoilers in the comments below. In any case, there are 6 master volumes of this, so this goes on for quite a long time, and I don't know how long the pacing goes. Like they might pace this entire thing out so that the story of things is actually in like volume 2 to 5 or something, and 6 is sort of like a wrap up. I don't know, but I don't want to be spoiled either. I'm going to try to make it through this. I'm going to bring you along that journey, and you know the drill. Like it if you want to see more. It encourages me to come back sooner. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace.